jump on it, jump on it. Jump on it, jump on it. Ride it like
jump on it, jump on it. Ride it like Jackie. The hell smoking that loud, let's the yak with mouth. Making mama proud, popping it like shot. Turn up, it's a gangster party.
PT ain't never popped a Molly, but if I ever catch Mac, I'ma pop a Holly. I don't even rob a cop the Harley. Blowing so much green, I shame Marley. Yeah, I push the line to its full limit. Hit the hole like 22, boy, I'm a young Emmett. Nothing go like snow, now that's a cold image. Still whistling, sending, knocking them white women. Only reason I do it to avenge Emmett. Till the day they go before they box me out. Knowing me, it don't matter, I simply take my route. On my hobby.
Where's welcome to the Damu Keyway Conversation, home of the West Coast, the voice of the culture. Deuce Sims done, and I hope y'all liking what we got going. We got the exclusive camera up in this joint now. Shout out to my sister-in-law Becky and Jimmy Josh. They got me that camera because some girl was clowning me, so y'all help them get me that camera. Also, shout out to my brother-in-law, Junebug. Shout out to Junie, man. Junie helped me hook everything up. And with the LED lights, we got one over there. One over there, man. Listen, we full-fledged professional, and I already got the best work ethic on YouTube. So put some respect on my name. Bang that like button on your way in. We got the content. You know what I'm saying? So, Steffi Weffy, salute red and blue, active Chucks. Smash that like and subscribe on the way in. ALF Alf 100 sure did admit it. Said he did the play, aka the setup with Winnie the Pooh. Man, Winnie the Pooh. Lou from the Lou. Salute, red heart, blue heart, red heart, blue heart. Active Chucks. Deuce to Don, brother Yael, Damu Keyway Nation. Salute. Make sure y'all hit that like button, my good people. Please hit that like button, my good people. South. Oh, Steffi banging on us right there. Miss Inglewood Blues, salute, hello, and blessings to the family. I'm finally on time. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Oh, y'all know we gonna get into it. Keith McCulley, 5-4. Do see him. What's good, fam? Salute 100 active Chucks. Maz, what's good, my good people? Active Chucks 100. Salute. Shout out to the Blue Rich Mob. Always on their job. Andrew White. Blessings, homie. Man, blessings to you, King. Blessings to you and your family. I hope everybody's safe for the New Year's. Let's bring this one in with a bang. Make sure that we safe. 2026 gonna be the year of our expansion and bigger things. What's up, bro? Philly rocking with you. She's Mac 9989 said Philly, the bricks. You dig? The bricks. Philly up in this joint, man. Jungle Boy TV 313. What up, y'all? Salute to the live. Salute to you, brother. LA Shot Caller. Here goes the troll. In 2026, WACK100 will admit he's a cop. Hey, bro, I think he trying to get as much money as he can before his cover's fully blown. I thought I already blew his cover. 1-800 Brick City Damu Keyway Conversation. Salute Mike Brown. Rap 100. Salute to Philly. Salute to Texas. They in the building. John Bankhead looking with the popcorn. Thumbs up. That means he already hit that like button. Southwest Dice. Salute. Wack got caught with a real badge. Oh, yeah, he been got caught with that. That's old news. You know what I'm saying? But look, salute to all my good people that's on Instagram. Listen, if you're on IG, you only going to get an hour on IG, and then they kills my live. So what you got to do is go on over to Active Chucks. That's on Twitch, and that's on YouTube. You can catch us on either one of them. I'm supposed to have my phone right now doing TikTok. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that we got to get that TikTok money cracking. Since we always doing this, I don't know why I don't be streaming from it, but we gonna be streaming from it now. You know what I'm saying? Deuce in the chat, Mo Hill, what's happening in? But look, we gonna get right into the content. Bang that like button on your way in. We not even gonna make y'all wait, man. Show some appreciation. You know what I'm saying, for this good conversation. Hold on, we got too many things open. Let's cross this one out, right? Boom, we got that. All right, so that's good enough. All right, so let's get to the content. You know what I'm saying? Misguided media. You hit the big screen. You know what I'm saying? Misguided media was misguided. That was one of Loose Coochie Ashley's often used channels, right? How WACK100 got Loose Cannon indicted. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Cause see, all of them rats on the one rat loving month on the 100 EBT side. You know what I'm saying? Not only them. Hold on. Let me make sure my bullets. Let me make sure that my bullets hit home, right? Because all of these dudes that I'm finna show y'all harbor and protect rats. You know what I'm saying? They need to be brought up on charges. You know what I'm saying? I remember the homie G-Mac told me that G-Mac told me that the homie said, I keep his name off the internet? He just get money with that nigga. Man, listen, bro, if you get money with that rat, nigga, you deserve to be flamed up. These niggas ain't got no morals, bro. You know what I'm saying? How many minutes we been live? Oh, yeah, it's been 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no morals. Look at these.
Came up with that
CS2 back crew. This the ones at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Hold on, let's get to them.
Carrot. This motherfucker tastes good. Carrot. What's that? Fiji apple. Ginger and lemon.
That Fiji apple, man. People be thinking I add sugar. I'm like, nah, it's the
fruit.
Apple,
you got Cubans
Yeah.
and Kobe.
So everything is all natural?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
celery.
See, look, man, everything is all natural, man.
Kale and
On the
lime.
fingers,
I
man.
just got out of the kitchen.
Shit feel right, bro.
Yes, sir.
So
Hold on, damn.
That's the crew. Wack just won a lawsuit against World Star, allegedly, and they still looking like bums. You know what I'm saying? And they over there protecting a rat. You know what I'm saying? This is nasty work, bro. I'm keeping it a buck, bro. This is nasty work. Hey, you niggas can't be gangsters. Ain't no way I'm gonna take crumbs or nothing, and I'm protecting anybody, let alone a rat. Let's go, man.
Never brought that back, that my right hand came to him with that. At that point, I knew he was a snake, and I started lining him. I've been lining this nigga for 8 months. It's all in the poker face.
Hold on, why is it doing this? They keep doing that with my.
There's probably an agent that's in the Hunter side.
A bunch of them.
No, undercover, like FBI.
A bunch of them.
He said there's probably an agent on the 100 side of Clubhouse. Did y'all just hear what WACK100 said? He said, yeah, a bunch of them. He said, no, I mean like FBI, undercover, WACK. Yeah, a bunch of them. 100 EBT is the substation of the internet. Clubhouse, no jumper, and 100 ENT is FBI undercover, and WACK just admitted a bunch of them. Let's play that again.
For 8 months. It's all in the poker
Would you
face.
admit that there's probably an agent?
Oh yeah, them niggas. Hey,
Agent that's in the Hunter side.
A bunch of them.
No, undercover, like
It's that
FBI.
trans one. The trans one.
In the goo? Sure.
Okay. So okay.
So everything you
the
say,
trans
you're
one.
saying it as if the feds might be listening.
What's off?
Run his content up. He's doing leaks. He said he got about 25
There's a fine line
more
between
videos.
strategy and straight up sabotage. And what you're about to hear, in my opinion, crosses that line entirely. Now, if you've been keeping up with the chaos surrounding WACK100, Loose Cannon, and Big U, this story won't exactly shock you, but it is disturbing because we now have actual audio of WACK100 himself laying out his cold-blooded, premeditated plan to psychologically bait Loose Cannon into his own RICO indictment, all over his old grudge with Big U. And trust me, once you hear how deep this goes, once you see the pattern, it's going to make you question just how far WACK100 is willing to go to eliminate his enemies. It's not strategy and it's not manipulation. It's betrayal and a dangerous use of influence inside hip-hop media. Let's talk about it.
Talk about what these niggas, they stone-faced niggas, they don't say nothing, they looking at you, then none of that. But Cuban Rob does music. Cuban, listen. Get in this DM, tell me you want to holler at him, send me your number. All right, Wacky, send me a number. Okay, cool. Wait 3 days. I want to know if he's going to tell me this. 3 days go by, he don't tell me this. Call a nigga, tell a nigga you're a little upset because Wack don't help you with your music. You've been around me forever. You feel like this, that. You want to fuck with him, but let's keep it low. And then when your shit get up and blazing, you going to spin off of me and you going to ride with him. Boom. He tells him this. I'll wait. When Loose Cannon never brought that back, that my right hand came to him with that, at that point, I knew he was a snake and I started lining him. I've been lining the nigga for 8 months. It's all in the poker face.
Wack admits he's been lining Loose Cannon. He started lining him for 8 months. That's all it took for him to get him on that RICO. Let's go.
Hello. Hey, talk that shit, big bro. Shit.
Bozo, don't blame me. Nigga, blame yourself. You forced me to this extreme.
According to Wack himself, he didn't do this alone. He sent in his right-hand man, Baby Cuban Rob, to test Loose's loyalty.
So now we got proof that Baby Cuban Rob was part of the whole lineup of Loose Cannon. See, these niggas is all potential rats. When you dealing with a known rat and you don't got a problem with it, it's usually because you ain't got no problem snitching and you prepared to snitch if something go bad and wrong for you. This brother is going to expose that these dudes were arrested behind the no jumper beatdown. A couple of these dudes was arrested and they bailed out. Some of these dudes have been arrested from the no jumper robberies, double strip down, and they bailed out. These dudes is out here on the streets. After all of that, nasty work.
Rob wasn't just there to vibe or do music either. He was there to spy and to gather information, to make Loose feel like he had an ally, just so Wack could sit back, take notes, and eventually hand him over to the wolves. Let me say this clearly. If someone is constantly trying to test your loyalty, they are not your friend. They are planning your exit. And from what I know personally, talking to both Loose and Wack, neither one of them ever trusted the other. But hearing Wack admit to this level of deception, it's wild. It's crazy strategic.
So you never trusted Loose. So why bring Loose around? Easy question. Why bring Loose around if you never trusted him, he never trusted you? Y'all put on this facade. Y'all was doing it for content? Nah, they wasn't making no money off the content like that. Wack didn't even have the 100 EB. His podcast had already failed. He wasn't doing nothing. He had YouTubers. His YouTubers was making money off of his image. His dumb ass wasn't making no money. So what was your whole purpose of getting Loose Cannon up under you if you didn't trust him and he didn't trust you? Y'all didn't like him. He didn't like y'all. So what brought y'all together? Y'all got together because y'all wanted to target Big U. Y'all targeted Big U as open sources of information. We're going to get to some Big U paperwork in a minute about open sources. Let's go.
And sure, it's also sinister.
Don't let an appliance
Bang that
breakdown
like button,
break
man.
you down.
Damu Kiwe. Conversation. Y'all know when I come, we got the content. Let's go.
Shows you just how toxic loyalty games in the industry can really
If
get.
you supposed to be what you say you are to me, the minute that man come to you, hey, Wack, you know your man, woo, 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 woo. So then this is when it really got funny. Hey, Wack, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, man, you done taught me so much and showed me so much. Oh, yeah, and gave a nigga, you gave a nigga his boost. Everybody know who I am now. I want you to be the godfather to my child. I said, did this nigga think I'm sentimental and emotional? You know what I did? Oh, brother, it's an honor, man. Yeah, that's an honor. But see, being a godparent to a child comes with an action. We ain't babysitting. We ain't sent the baby a box of diapers and we got them free all day. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm going to hit you like you hit me, just in another mental way. I'm talking back to you, nigga, but you just too slow to motherfucking understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it to comprehend that language.
Hello.
You fucking with some boy that you ain't ready for.
Let's get them likes
You
up,
come from
man. Hype me
manipulating
up.
women that are innocent women, right? Who really don't understand your trickery, who have intentions on really trying to build, like listening to Gigi. I see what that is. Gigi is a...
So he's playing mental chess and he's playing to win. He doesn't care or respect the game and rules at all. In fact, he don't even like those that live by the rules and that really live that life because he never has. And he's playing and moving pieces. Luce was a pawn to get a checkmate of his biggest rival, Eugene Henley Jr. Bang that like button.
regular, normal female who knows nothing about the pimp or the streets or the I'm just got a job and if I like you and let's build and hey, let's do some things. She got no idea. Like this is doing this. She figured it out. She woke now. That you's a mental midget. You are what I call a mental midget.
That's a
We
fact.
gonna sit back and watch you run around like Tom and Jerry. And when you get back, we gonna say, hey man, where you been, man? What you been up to all day? We watching what you doing. Oh man, I did this, I did everything you say you did, we know you didn't do. And you know what I'm gonna say, man? Great job, man. I appreciate you, man. I couldn't have made nothing happen without you. And know what you thinking? Yeah, man, I got it. It's working. Hey man, hey, instead of meeting me, I tell you what, instead of meeting me in a driveway, just come on in, man. You know, fuck it, the door be open. Cool, yeah, this, you know. Then you walk in, hey bro, we down here in the basement. And you come down there in the basement, and everybody you was supposed to go see for me is down there. It's too late. You in the trick bag. I dangled the bone in front of your face. The bone. The light is on. The camera's on. You know what I knew about him? I knew you wasn't from Los Angeles. I stroked your ego, and I knew in order for you to continue your conversation, you had to say any and everything you knew.
So Wack know you not a real South Central LA nigga. He knew the whole story about your dad being a rat, your life. You and your brother have to grow up in witness protection in the San Bernardino Inland Empire area. And he knows that you gang goofy to the move he finna put down. So he reels you in with clout. I'm gonna make you a star. I'm gonna help blow you up. In fact, I'm gonna get you on no jumper on the house. Listen to this nigga.
And when you're in the position where you have nothing else to say and all you can say is any and everything you know, you're bound to say something you ain't supposed to say. I just put the motherfucking knife on the table. You stabbed yourself. You cut your own throat. What the fuck? Nigga, Adam didn't cut his throat.
Jamu Keyway conversation. Hold on, we gonna get into this chat real quick too. Hold on. Hey, the Cash App do work. Bang that Cash App. Let's get these likes up, man. Y'all over there tripping. Y'all getting this good content, and y'all can't even hype a nigga up in the internet. I mean, in the algorithm, man. Bang that like button. It's free. Let's go.
He's not Sun Tzu, he's some cold-hearted puppet master. And when you're dealing with someone like that, the rules go out the window. It's not about loyalty or respect anymore. It's about who can weaponize their influence. But see, what makes this even deeper is the power WACK holds in this ecosystem. The man knows how to use the media, platforms like Clubhouse, YouTube, and all these other so-called independent hip-hop outlets to control the narrative, to silence people, or to destroy them when they go against him. This isn't just a personal beef. This is a pattern. Think about it. WACK has been systematically tearing down Big U for years, calling him out, spinning stories, and making accusations. So much so that eventually federal eyes started watching. Now Loose, someone he used to...
I start making accusation. I implicate Big U in chasing Future and trying to extort Future at LAX. Even put myself in there knowing I got immunity, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And I put that story out there. Then I put myself in another situation. Shit. Where you think Big U, where you think they get their guns from? Big U, all them niggas. They come to me. Yeah, I supply whole hoods. So for Crip on Crip business, then he have Loose Cannon come corroborate that on No Jumper. Oh, this was so strategic. The strategic snitch. Double S is up in this motherfucker, nigga. Open source, OS informant. Open source
be affiliated with Big U is caught in the middle of Operation Drawdown, and all of a sudden, WACK is the one holding the microphone. Or is he holding the playbook? Or is it the upper hand? That's not coincidence. That's orchestration. And the irony, WACK wants everyone...
WACK100 orchestrated. The feds getting on Big U. Well, no, they started watching Big U because of the indictment. I mean, the RW killing. So they was investigating that. That's Las Vegas. Las Vegas is investigating that. But the feds, that's when he came in. Let's go.
One to believe he's some kind of street genius, some warlord strategist. But the truth is simpler than that. He's petty, he's vindictive, and he holds grudges like currency.
WACK, if the knife wouldn't have been on the table, he wouldn't have cut his throat. Did WACK want him to cut his throat? Absolutely. Did I tell him to cut his throat? No. Then why did he cut his throat? Because I understand who he was. He just didn't understand who I was. And you set your bozo ass down there time and time and time again. I could have been told him, hey, bro, stop this. I didn't tell him to say it. I didn't tell him to stop saying it. I mean, you thought I forgot about how.
I didn't tell him to say it. Y'all believe that? How many of y'all, give me ones in the chat, how many of y'all really believe that WACK100 didn't tell him, yeah, well, I'm gonna get you on No Jumper to say all of that? Who believes that? Give me a one in the chat if you don't believe that bullshit that WACK100 is trying to spew. You know what I'm saying? One in the chat if you don't believe it. Mike B say he don't believe it. Renegade Duchess. Oh no, she said BS. I think Bush. I don't know. Salute. Chris Holmes said one. Yeah, what he say on No Jumper today? One, Keith McCulley, Steffi Weffy, Georgia Boy, Nina 13. Salute, Nina. Renegade Duchess, Lou from the Lou, 1 HTMC2I. Yeah, it's nasty work. Ain't nobody buying what you selling. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy you was talking about me when I didn't even know
Bang
who
that
the
like button.
he was. Gigi said he used to talk about WACK on social media, and WACK texted him one time or DM and said, I don't know you. And he went crazy. It drove him crazy that WACK wouldn't respond to him. He was like intentionally just saying shit about a total stranger. He didn't know WACK, but WACK wouldn't read this diss song he did on you. I say, bro, boy, who's this nigga, man? What a nigga want to pay me to he's a gang member? So once you came, he came bearing gifts. Okay, what you got? Oh, you want to? You know what, man? Wait, what you say? Fuck who? Fuck Big U? Oh, is that right? You know some shit? Yeah, oh, okay. You want to talk about what you know? I mean, you don't have to, but if you want a platform, you know, brother, I'll look out for you. I'll look out for you, brother. Well, look how I baited him. When he came at me to come on No Jumper and came at me to pay me for No Jumper, what you think I told him? Bro, don't worry about it. This one on.
Is it No Jumper with Adam 22 or is it 21 Jump Street? I don't know. Y'all tell me in the chat.
On me. Anything else we do, we'll work it out. But No Jumpers on me. You know why I told him that? Because I know for a fact, I know you a snake. And you can't accept no money to go on No Jumper. Right? That's how this works. So I'm going to let you come on No Jumper. But I'm being a brother to you. Take that weapon. You can't use it.
I want you to go on No Jumper for free because I can't take no money but bringing you on No Jumper. This is what WACK is saying. Nah, WACK paid him for a whole tour. He paid WACK for a whole tour. And WACK might have let No Jumper slide, but charged him for academics and the other ones. But he wanted him on No Jumper and to do exactly what he had him do. That was the lineup. And he's trying to deny it. Nasty
That
work.
later on. Hey, man, can I get on academics? Man, that might cost you a little bit, man. I don't know, bro. But I tell you what, let's just not make it an academics thing. You want me to do a 90-day run for you and I promote and cross-promote, and I personally would go on Clubhouse and talk about your reality show and this. All right, pay me this. And you know what? I'll throw academics in there. I'll get you up there. Let me figure it out. You know what he thinking? I got this. Oh, no, you ain't got me. I got me AI humanoid that's finna go cut his own throat and slander Big U's name. The crazy part about it is, the dumbass, when he first goes to,
he knew what he was going to do. I got me an AI humanoid who's about to go slander Big U name. So I'm going to give him a whole tour and get him on No Jumper. Thought he didn't know. All you got to do is pay attention. Let's go.
jail, he got his bitch call me. Hey, WACK, what? Loose Cannon want to know why you telling everybody he was lying about the Meek Mill stuff and all this stuff. I said, no, Sharice, tell him that I'm telling the world that he's lying so they'll think he's lying about everything else he said. You get it? She said, oh, you bozo ass. That shit on the wiretap. Oh, I thought a putty cat. And I sat there, R&B watching me. She said, nigga, you are dangerous.
You bozo ass bitch. It's already on the wiretap. He lined them up and made sure it was on the wiretap. How did you know that it was wiretaps? See, a lot of y'all niggas act slow. Y'all don't remember the first time he notified somebody that he knew about a wiretap? I mean, it ain't rocket science. Y'all don't remember that? Let me see what the chat's saying, man. Hold on. Let me see what my good people saying. Because I ain't even been moving the thing. Let's see what they talk about up in here, man. Let's get to the bottom. So what y'all talking about, man? We gonna get back to this. Bang that like button. We almost got 200 people in here. Let's get these likes up, bro. When the feds are done with WACK100, they gonna Jeffrey Epstein them. Come on, people, run them likes up. Yeah, for real, hit that like button. Renegade Duchess, y'all shouldn't have to tell them that. Fed quarters, 21 Jump Street. King Rock Daddy, what's happening, home boy? That's G homie, you know what I'm saying? Straight fucking rat. Slim Fat Dude, what's up? It's Photo Up TV. I do, but it's old, Waldo. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and go to the big one. We're gonna go ahead and go to the big one, right? We're gonna come up over here real quick, you know what I'm saying? And we'll get back to that real in a couple seconds. No jumper equals police intelligence gathering operation. Facts. Salute. Good show. Streets U9K. Salute. I'm going to let you clown like no jumper is so even cool. Oh, you think no jumper is cool? Nah, bro. CS2 back can't keep his mouth shut for shit. Slim Fat Dude, Active Chuck. Salute, chats. Mob. Salute. Yeah, salute to the mods. He sound creepy. This nigga look like he from Stranger Things. Big Mess, what's up, homeboy? 2-1. Salute. Hey, man, I'm going to send you a video of these weirdos, right? These weirdos harboring this rat, man. They really giving the game a black eye. But just keep on being around them. That's all I'm at. Hey, keep being around them. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I don't know. I remember all that shit. You was on his bumper back then. Yeah, man, I was only back then. I was like, bro, that's snitching. Y'all and people, it's content. Goofy ass niggas. Hey, Chuck, everybody got a handler. I'm Lucy's handler. Okay, it's nothing bad. All right, Lopez. West 432, Damu Keyway, Do Sims, Damu Keyway, AC. You already know. AC. Whack over there whispering because he don't want to wake up 600. Hey, bro, the Crip Cop. Hey, did y'all like my thumbnail? Give me a 100 in the chat if y'all like my thumbnail. Man, and share. That thumbnail is classic, nigga. 21 Jump Street, nigga. Adam 22, no jumper. See the similarities? LA, he curled up on the top bunk. Mikey B, Emmanuel Bullock, $25 cash app. Salute to you, brother. Everything donated to the Damu Keyway conversation is appreciated. Man, you don't know how much that helps us. You know what I'm saying? This equipment ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it costs to pay them internet bills, these LED lights. You know what I'm saying? So that thing come through crispy. You know what I'm saying? He definitely a fan. Only another fan would know about the wiretap before they even arrest the dude. Remember what he said on the wiretap to Mark Stevens? See, man, y'all be forgetting, bro. Let me take y'all back real quick. Hold on, man. I'm going to go ahead and get this work. I got to work. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm going to play this while I get to work. And then once I finish, damn, we got a bug in here. Once I finish, then we'll go ahead and I break down that wiretap. I ain't like bang that like button, man. Y'all tripping, bro. Let's go.
Hello.
I said, hey, they want to play the motherfucking game. The craziest thing he did, I said, R&B. I said, if he's smart, he takes the high road with me and say, man, I looked at Wack as an unk. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he been compromised. You know, maybe it's my wife tripping. I'm in jail. I said, if he's smart, that's the role he take. But if he's the dummy I know him to be, he's going to start saying, you're not like that. You're not this.
You know you
Too
ain't like
many
that.
motherfucking interviews
like that.
where you praising what Wack is like. Niggas is looking at you crazy as a motherfucker. Huh? Huh? I said he fucked himself. He should have took the hard road. That's what I wanted him to do. So now anything that comes out his mouth is like, oh, nigga, be quiet. You say that about everybody.
All right, we're going to leave it right there, y'all.
At the end of the day,
Line
this
them
story
up.
isn't just about Loose Cannon, or Big U, or WACK100. It's about
Black
power,
salute. Let's go.
control, and what happens when people in positions of influence use that power not to build, but to destroy. When you start seeing how these narratives play out over time, the backstabbing, the wiretaps, the setups, you realize one thing: street politics and media manipulation are more connected than ever. And for anyone wondering why so many end up behind bars, or worse, maybe it's time we stop looking at the system and start looking at the snakes within it. I'll be paying more attention to all this and playing more clips of Wack laying it all out. And trust me, it only gets darker from here. It's your boy Misguided Media. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and stay woke out there, because the wolves don't wear costumes anymore. They wear headphones and talk strategy on Clubhouse. I'm out.
Nasty work. Misguided Media. Go over there and subscribe to Misguided Media. I just subscribed. Had already liked the video. You know what I'm saying? He gonna ride with who he gonna ride with. He wanted to know who Mike B was. Look what he said. He said, Mike B said, Wack lying. He gave loose to the feds when they told him they was going to press charges. You see, Loose never was the one that was bragging. Wack used to be the only one lying, talking about we just closed a $3 million deal. He used Loose to get a Big U, then turn on him after that. No jumper shit. When the feds gave him that call, you remember Wack was bragging about it at first. When he seen he didn't get the response he thought he was going to get. Yeah, he wouldn't even come outside without Loose Coochie. You know, and that nigga ain't even from the land. And he still was using Big U name. This nigga was going, I'm Big U nephew, trying to get in clubs in Vegas and everything, bro. But we got to work. I got to work. Bang that like button, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wack is always avoid Alex Alonso's fade. He turned down Alex Alonso's fade. Yeah, that's crazy. Here go to work right here. The top of the work is Dale tells Stevens. That's Dale Dog telling Mark Stevens that your boy Box went sour. CS2 Back wants Dale's phone number. Back needs to talk to Dale. It's important. Dale talks about Box incident and Back wanting to talk to Dale. Mafia talk, and someone's talking too much. Box, it sounds like Back has info on Box and talking about the phones being compromised. Wack knew that the phones was tapped. And when he called Money Mark Stevens in that investigation. Two different investigations. Wack knew that the feds were recording and he lined somebody up or tried to line it up. Dale Dog and Mark Stevens didn't go for it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the work. So we gonna get up off of that. That's the CS2 Back, Deja 34 Records, Main Street Mafia Crip, Shaquille O'Neal, Death Row Records investigation, right? So let me tell y'all about the Fed's new move, right? And this is very, very important. I suggest y'all pay attention. If you still in the streets, if you repping Whoop Gang, if you repping Crip, if you repping Hoover, if you repping Southside, if you repping any GD, BD, Vice Lord, Blackstone, L. Rookin, any one of them organizations, y'all need to start regulating these little niggas getting on the internet talking street politics. right? Because what that's called is called open source reporting. They don't have to have confidential informants no more because they got open sources, right? Let's go right here from the Big U paperwork. This is from Big U paperwork. Let me show y'all something real quick. Free Big U first and foremost. Let's start there. Bang that like button. You know what I'm saying? Bang that like button. On June 20th, the government produced electronic surveillance or recordings of various extortion payments. Interview, they calling them extortion payments, but they'll owe money to Big U. Interviews, people who they talk to. There's supposed to be 40 witnesses preparing to testify. And body-worn camera footage. On June 27th, the government produced extensive Google and iCloud search warrant returns for Henley, Robinson, and Martin, as well as Henley's spouse in their entirety. On June 30th, the government produced criminal history reports, open source, i.e., online videos and contracts. Open source, online videos and contracts. We're going to leave this up here because what that means is that the federal courts are allowing and permitting open source reporting of crimes, alleged crimes, mentioned on the internet as evidence against criminal defendants. You could get on here and lie like loose cannon about Meek Mills, Rick Ross, right? You could lie about anything and implicate your worst enemies. And the government don't care. It's just another nigga in jail. Prove your innocence. Guilty until you prove your innocence. And shit, the way they doing Big U, he tried to have a speedy trial. They denied that. So he can't even, he's guilty until proven innocent, and he's trying to prove his innocent, and the judge permits the AUSA to continue to extend time. So we coming up again. Big U still ain't trying to do it. His trial date's coming up. Status conferences coming up. And his co-defendants who are out on bail, they trying to push it back as far as they can. And I get that. But Big U is trying to go to trial. He's trying to clear his name. But backing on up like Juvenile. Open source, i.e., online videos. This is some of the evidence that they're using against Big U, Loose Cannon. Don't y'all get these young niggas on here talking about street shit? Listen, you could be from where you from, bro. If you not doing no crimes, I got gang tattoos on me all over my body, right? That in itself isn't a crime. So me being like, yeah, I'm Deuce Sims, yeah, I'm out the brims, you know what I'm saying? But I'm CEO of Active Chucks Entertainment, Active Chucks Charitable Organ. If all I'm doing is legitimate business, and I'm not on the phone calling hits like Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I don't want somebody to get somebody for me, I handle my own candle. They can't get you on a conspiracy. They can't get you on a RICO. They can't get you on a CCE. But if some niggas on the internet get on here, wait, what Steffi, what did he say? Waldo said, Steffi, who's Hawk from Hoover? Was that recently with Gumby? That was the most fair shit. Yeah, Gumby said Wack did it. Wack called him out for the fade. That's a fact. Wack, you wouldn't even come outside unless you had Slow Cannon and his homies with you. Yeah, his IE homies was Crash House, though. At least he had a crew. 600 ain't got no crew. The Crip Cop only crew is the boys in blue. The Crip Cops only crew is the boys in blue. Crip Cops only crew is the boys in blue. You know what I'm saying? Then Rico the Rat Rod Gay, he ain't got no crew. All he got is Crackhead Eddie. They the Dime Block rejects. You know what I'm saying? So, Wack, I just showed y'all them bums, that nigga Wack guy. Kid the Barber salute. Is we on the big screen though? You know what I'm saying? And Adams' disrespect to Munchie today was effed up. He told the story of Munchie drunk, making fun of him like a clown. Well, Whacking Adam says, Munchie, I am not clowning you. Then Adam, why the fuck talk? Man, listen, bro. With all due respect, Munchie, the homie, I told Munchie before he went up there, nigga, we starting our own shit. Nigga, we gonna build our own platform. Nigga, what the fuck we going to go support and talk to this nigga? This nigga act like he the feds. You didn't see the questions that he asked the nigga from Hoover? The nigga from Hoover like, why you keep talking to me about gang shit? Let's talk about my album. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take that off, but that's actual document from the Big U case, and they are talking about open sources. So all of this fair shit that y'all seeing on the internet is really fair shit. Oh, it's just online. It's the content. These niggas say that this the content. How many times? Fuck a busting on some niggas. We ain't never talked about no shit like that with Deuce, except when I went to YA for. You know what I'm saying? I caught the op in the set. I hopped out to do my shit. I ended up getting told on. He testified with a cast on his arm and leg. I went to jail for that. The other people with me never did a day in jail, never got arrested. I was caught a couple days later. Police knew me. But outside of that, going to youth authorities for that, I don't even talk about phase I took, bro. 1,000. Do you know how many war stories I could go through? Go talk to some of them niggas from 60, Baby Spanking them. Talk to Alibaba from 60 and ask them about Deuce Sims. Do you know what they gonna say? That was the hardest blood I knew in juvenile hall and the YAN when he got to the pen. He was the leader of his crew. He was knocking shit out. Dead homies. You go to the streets, and the West Side Bloods is gonna tell you the same thing. But y'all don't hear me talking. First of all, I'm not going to be putting down somebody else's hood without being paid for it. Now, if I'm being compensated, you know what I'm saying, like my documentary, then I'm going to tell the stories because it's my story to tell and it's all facts. No cap, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, on the internet, I'm not going to be talking about no gangbang activity. Now, if somebody's foul, I'm going to call that out. We keep the hood politics off unless it's a nigga like Shantae Kirkland, Little Stretch, you know what I'm saying? Where he's dodged the homies for multiple years. Niggas wanted phase and his bust ass, turn him down. I try to save him like, look, bro, I'm going to talk to make sure you don't get jumped on. You deserve due process. Try to side with the nigga and he go over there suck his CS2 back dick. You know what I'm saying? Get marked out on social media when the nigga misrepresenting what we stand for, what niggas done died for, what niggas got life for. The only reason nigga come outside for. Niggas done did that to allow a coward with training allegations on the internet as if he's representing us. Nah, dude ain't no good, man. He don't represent us. That's the only reason we would speak up on some shit like that. Now, had he went and got his issues up out the way, then it would have never even hit the interview. Niggas keep that in-house. That's just how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? But when a nigga get on the internet and he doing all of this and playing this, man, fuck all that, bro. Pull up. He ain't gonna do that. But outside of that, bro, if it's any kind of gang activity, oh, that nigga's red, he needs to be knocked down, and that shit that just went down on No Jumper with the Hoovers, bro, that shit is a RICO waiting to happen. But we finna get into open source informants, bro. WACK100 is no longer just CS2 back. He's evolved to the new wave of federal information gathering. And that's as an open source. OSI, hashtag OSI is in the chat. Let's get active in the chat. The chat's where it's at. But look, we been told y'all that, but y'all didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool because we got the content, right? Shout out my guy, Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Oh, we got a good one for y'all, man. Let's go.
We got one main individual who's playing some dirty games in this paperwork. Now, as we broke down when we covered this Big U indictment, there's confidential informants, multiple witnesses in multiple areas. And we also have some snitches on the forecast as well. But we're not talking about probabilities in this video. We only gonna talk about facts. So we know there's an individual that they refer to as CW1. They broke down his profile, his case history, and what information he provided. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm onto that dude, but I'm not 100% for sure that is who I think it is. So we're not gonna put that out there because, you know, we're not here to make allegations in terms of who snitched. We're gonna tell you exactly who it is. And, you know, a lot of people, of course, they wanted to be WACK100. Of course, they wanted to be WACK100. Of course, they wanted to be WACK100. They wanted to be 600. They wanted to be 600. They wanted to be 600. Brick.
Hey, Rap News Street Politics, you one of my favorite channels. How you don't know about open source reporting after seeing that? And they wanted to be WACK100? I never questioned you before, but I know how sharp you really is, bro. So I would love to understand how you don't see open source reporting, speaking about online crime being in the evidence. That's WACK100. They won't have them as CS2 back in this one. Oh, nah. It's going to be under the information of open source. And they're going to utilize that evidence in trial against Big U. And that's not enough. Y'all niggas ain't as quick as y'all claim to be. Let's go.
Baby, we know Loose Cannon's already telling. He's self-snitching. He's implicated himself. But this individual right here is also snitching on Loose Cannon. Snitching on Loose Cannon. But as of right now, we got to say factually, it's none of them other dudes. But you know the saying, when life gives you lemons, you end up with Dale Morrison.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. The moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. No more speculation. No more waiting. CS2 back, realizing the walls are closing in, has been forced to come clean about his role in the case involving Big U. After all his efforts to stay untouchable in the hip-hop world, today marks the end of his charade. CS2 back, also known as Porky the Pit Poodle Porch Monkey, Pyru Police Officer, has confessed to aiding the feds in Big U's indictment by helping the feds secure the wiretap between Loose Cannon and victim number 1, Dale Morrison. But here's the twist. Porky doesn't just have a connection with victim number 1. Soon, it'll be revealed that he has ties to someone else listed in the paperwork. With this information about to surface, WACK is scrambling to get in front of it. knowing that the truth will soon be in the public eye.
I know the nigga personally. I know Victor One. I know him, did business with him. He was just on my phone. Yeah, I know him. I know the nigga. Nigga named Dale. They call him Monster. Nigga do read the scripts when he book shows. I know the nigga. Now Luce is all the way up. Luce up because they was both just on my phone in October.
Luce fucked up because they were both just on my phone in October, talking about confidential witness number one, Dale, the long-tail rat Morrison, right? And they on WACK phone, WACK put them together because he knows Dale and he wants them on the wiretap. Nigga, that phone was tapped. Remember, he knew the phone was tapped. He said that about the dingy bitch. Well, I ain't gonna call her a bitch. Sharice, I take that back. The dingy woman, Sharice Mills. You know what I'm saying? We done buried our hatchet, Sharice. I don't beef with women. You know what I'm saying? And you've been looking a lot better. Just take off some of that makeup and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all that makeup. That shit is tacky. But when he was just talking about in the last video that when he said the stupid bitch, he was just on the wiretap. You know what I'm saying? But he was on the wiretap. WACK knew that because he was on the wiretap on his phone talking to Dale the long-tail rat. Nasty work. And then who did he give that audio to release it on the internet? SBGB TV. Gleazy, the Gleazy Guzzler. Let's go.
And Dale was working all the way up into March 15th, March 14th, which lets me know when they was having that phone call, Dale's phone was hot.
Porky just said that he had Lucy and Dale on a three-way phone call back in October. Then Porky said he just so happened to realize that at the time he put Dale and Lucy on a three-way call, Dale's phone was tapped.
So, yes, I got the whole call. Call up. Bad mothers, bad business. I said and thought about it. I said, and them niggas just called me in October. Twice. October 14th, October 15th.
Porky just said that he has the calls recorded and that he facilitated these three-way calls 2 different times. Porky also knew the exact dates of these calls.
And these niggas was having this conversation. Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He worked.
So according to Porky, the informant in Big U's case came to him and told him that Big U was an informant. Now that we know this informant fed that narrative to Porky, it's time to start questioning everyone who's been pushing the same narrative. Who else has been backing up this story? Who else has been repeating these claims? It's time to start looking at those pushing this narrative in a whole new light. But the crazy part about all of this is what Porky says next. As you listen to this, remember, this is the King Exposer, the one who's made it his mission to call out anyone he deems a rat. He's spent all this time exposing others, but let's see how he handles this informant. What he's about to reveal will make you question everything he's said and done up until now.
I'm not gonna lie, he admitted it. I told him Big U been extorting me. I'm not gonna lie, he admitted it. I told him Big U been extorting me. I'm not gonna lie, he admitted it. I told him Big U been extorting me. That nigga. WACK, when I did business with you,
I ain't gonna lie. Confidential witness one told me that he told him Big U been extorting him. He told him Big U been extorting him. But then we got the clip where WACK said it wasn't really extortion. He owed Big U money. But don't believe Dale told Wack that. Dale told Wack, hey Wack, this nigga Big U telling me you're an informant to leave you alone. I'm gonna go get that work. Let's go.
It was real business. Even when I owed your people, shut out to me and it was fair business. We made a deal, we negotiated, you shook hands, you left. You left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always delivered.
Porky just said that Dale Morrison, who is victim number 1 in Big U's indictment, told him that he told the feds that Big U was extorting him. This is Porky letting you know that he's known about this the entire time. Porky is supposed to be an exposer, but never ever has he let us know that Dale was telling on Big U. Instead, he's been pushing Dale's narrative with him, saying Big U was working. I want you guys to let that sink in. Now you guys know why Adam 22 hired Porky at No Jumper. Now, listen to what this slimy bastard has to say next.
But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. And thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up. Because they was just on my phone in October. And Dale and Luz Cannon was wide open with their conversation. But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. And thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out up. Because they was just on my phone in October. And Dale and Luz Cannon was wide open with their conversation.
Please understand what just unfolded. Porky has just revealed that the informant in Big U's case came to him, admitting he was working with the feds, and had told them that Big U was extorting him. Porky then set up 2 separate 3-way calls between the informant and Loose Cannon, both of which were intercepted by the feds. Porky knew Dale's phone was tapped, because Dale had already told him he was working with the feds against Big U. Now think back to when WACK100 brought Lucy on No Jumper. None of the fake stories he told mattered, because in hindsight, it's clear the feds didn't care about anything else but getting Lucy to corroborate Dale's dispensary extortion story. This is the true reason CS2 Back had Lucy and Dale on that 3-way call. With all this about to come to light, Porky is scrambling to get ahead of it. That's why he's finally coming clean, dropping this piece of information before it all unravels. He knows the clock is ticking, and he's doing everything he can to control the narrative before the full truth comes crashing down.
I know the nigga personally. I know Victim 1. I know him, did business with him. He was just on my phone. Yeah, I know him. I know the nigga. Nigga named Dale. They call him Monster. Nigga do read the scripts in his book shows. I know the nigga. Now Luce is all the way up. Luce up because they was both just on my phone in October. And
yeah, he fucked
Dale
up being
was
on your
working all the
phone.
way up into March 15th. March 14th. Which lets me know when they
Do Sims exposes Wack as CS2 Back, and you jump on the phone with him with an alleged victim in your robbery of his dispensary, talking about the robbery, and now he's talking about you fucked up by jumping on his phone. This is nasty work.
They was having that phone call. Dale's phone was hot. So yes, I got the whole call. Call fucked up. It's bad business. I said and thought about it. I said, and them niggas just called me in October. Twice. October 14th, October 15th. And these niggas was having this conversation. Dale said he had to turn himself in December. He said, what? Big U's hot. He working. I'm not going to lie. He admitted it. I worked it. I told him Big U been extorting me. That nigga. Wack, when I did business with you, it was real business. Even when I owed your people, shut out to me and it was fair business. We made a deal. We negotiated. You shook hands. You left. You left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always deliver. But these niggas want to come over here playing with me, right? And him and Luz got to talking about whatever they was talking about. And thinking about it is like, yeah, this is going to turn out dumb. Because they was just on my phone in October, and Dale and Luz Cannon was wide open with their conversation.
We live for the moment, the kind that
I hope y'all like the new camera, man. That thing got me looking crispy in HD. Yamu Keyway conversation. So I'm trying to get the part of the paperwork where he told the nigga Dale Morrison, allegedly, Big U on wiretap telling Dale Morrison because WACK Dale would tell WACK he telling because he already know that WACK is working. He feels comfortable and trusts WACK. You know what I'm saying? What business you did with him got to do with you knowing he a rat. He knew that you had no problems with rats. In fact, you want the world to know you got no problems with rats. That's why you interviewed 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't get why after all that dry snitching, you know what I'm saying? But we got another video, man. And WACK100, we were just talking about open source. WACK100 is going to admit that he clarifies crimes. This is some nasty work. You know what I'm saying? This is some nasty work. Expose the clarifiers, nigga. ETC up in this bitch. Let's go.
Like, they probably were surveilling him, and the reason why they didn't pick him up that day, he started moving very different. Because what WACK said, and they said, this nigga finna run. And he's the main nigga in this, and he runs. It ain't gonna be good. So they said, let's drop this shit now, because WACK keeps saying WACK is announcing 2 weeks from now.
Oh, it's very out of the ordinary for there to be an.
He said that the feds had to hurry up because WACK is announcing that they finna get Big U. Look how WACK looking back and forth.
Oncoming RICO, and for so much of it to already be being discussed on social media and on podcasts.
Who was doing?
With so much already being discussed on social media and podcasts, open source. And we're going to get into some of that open source shit after this. And
when does that happen? You and 600.
You and 600, nigga.
Back to scandalous Los.
You and 600 are the open sources. Open source reporting, bro. This is nasty work leading to arrest.
Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. WACK100.
Bang that like button. Oh yeah, my shit getting stuck. Hold on.
100's cover has been completely blown. Outside of the few clowns in his clubhouse clergy, everyone from the East Coast to the West Coast can now see that Porky's working for the feds. In this episode, you're gonna hear a guy from New York tell Porky to his face that his words are being used in this case. And you're gonna watch Porky squirm, desperately trying to shut him down every time he speaks. The truth about Porky and his marshmallow minion, Loves Boys, has been exposed for all to see.
Comprehension skills, so
where's that coming
if
from?
you can put it, like, if you can break it down to under, because I don't understand, like, WACK was only mentioned in the paperwork because Big U was talking about WACK. Like, are y'all okay?
No, WACK don't got nothing to do with this shit.
Like, I don't understand how many times.
This is how mentally distraught and fucked up these is mental midgets. The Clubhouse Gilligans, professional, the Gleazy Guzzlers, the Golden Knee Pad recipients, right? Every year they vie for that award. Who's going to get the Golden Knee Pad award? She's saying WACK name was only mentioned when Big U was talking about how he's going to break Wack jaw to the informants, 2 informants. Molly Mall, the producer, the Grammy-winning producer, he told him when he see Wack, he gonna break his jaw, and that because Wack is an informant, the nigga ran back and told WACK100. Right? Then that's his brother. Then you got Dale the Long-Tail Rat. The exact same thing happened. This is in the paperwork. Then they talk about him in the paperwork at the Novo in the parking lot. Then they talk about him on No Jumper during the open sourcing in informants with him and Loose Cannon verifying facts. I don't know if it's in this video, but we'll get into it after. Let's go.
I don't understand how many times
You in the paperwork, Wack? That's what he's saying. We asking him what page.
1 second.
Read the shit.
But 1 second, I'm breaking it down because I seen it.
I'm saying, you got to pull them up. I ain't looking at the chat.
Yeah, no, we ain't going. No, I'm just saying comprehensions.
Are y'all running the room next or what? So I know.
No,
hey, Harvey.
Hey. But who you choosing the chat, Sandy? You know what I'm saying?
175 Enterprises.
Pull him up.
I just sent him an invite. Let's see if the lady will come up here.
Oh, so
like no shade. I don't know.
Yeah. So what you saying?
I'm saying why they not running the content with your name in the work when you cooperate, Big U extorting a nigga. With the feds, use your name in your words in the paperwork. That's the content. Y'all niggas running content over here, right?
Hey yo, but bro, where's that at? That's not in the paperwork.
Bro, that's in the paperwork. What are you talking about, bro? Stop it, bro. That's in the complaint.
Bro,
they got Loose Cannon talking. When they got Loose Cannon talking on this shit, and you cooperate to commit a crime.
Wait, hold on. You said Loose Cannon?
You was right there next to him, and
Wack was on there corroborating facts and modus operandi based upon his experience with Big U, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? He's alleging that based on his experience, you know why he gave him back to 40. You know what I'm saying? Because he was going to keep 20 for himself for getting the money back. Y'all remember that? That's the clarifying. This is open source reporting. Let's go.
Slow down, bro. Hey, bro.
Slow down, bro.
He said the feds put it in the paperwork. So fucking excited. So what you're saying is, you're saying what Loose Cannon was telling the story, right? And I said, so he made y'all get back 40? He like, yeah. I said, well, he did that to put 20 in his pocket. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, nigga, that's what I'm talking about. That's the word,
that's just Loose Cannon. No, that's Loose Cannon.
No, that's not Loose. That's you. That's your words. The feds said WACK100, arrival of Big U.
No, I remember
you. That's you, nigga, right?
What? And so
that's what the word is, right? Look, everything in the look. You,
hey, bro. Hey, look.
Hey, Molly Mall did catch a couple cases before he went to some camp or something. Wack said he dropped them off to turn himself in when he was going to the camp. But I think he had got caught with like Justin Bieber's monkey, was babysitting some wild leopard or something. He had all kind of animals and shit in his shit, weird ass nigga. But I think him and Wack is lovers, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But on another note, we got a $10 super chat. We up in here cooking. Lou from the Lou said, keep cooking, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Everything donated to the Damu Keyway conversation is appreciated. I told you to hit the cash app. Don't do the super chat, but it's appreciated anyway. Salute to you, brother, and yours. Happy New Year.
Look, nigga, I'm trying to be patient with you, my nigga. We're going to talk. We're going to talk.
Bang that like button if y'all up in here, man.
All you niggas want me to be in something. I don't mind it because I wasn't part of this shit. So what you saying is when we interviewing somebody, when we're in the course of an interview, if we talking directly to the person about what they talking about, you telling us that we're corroborating a crime that we wasn't around for?
Nigga, listen, you can't try to spin it, little nigga. Listen, like I said,
No, I'm asking you, bro.
In the paperwork that the feds just put out, you can't try to say that everything that the feds put out is true. Except when it comes to you,
No jumper.
they said your name and your statement. Your statement was
that's not a statement.
They did it because of this, and they did it because of that, and it was a crime. That was a crime. Also, you admitted to motherfucking misprisonment and motherfucking aiding and abetting. You admitted to motherfucking telling a nigga that you was admitting, like, yo, I want to motherfucking see you get free. That's a crime. So why you not in the indictment?
I want to see you. Wait, slow down. What you say? I want to see you get.
Didn't you say that you was trying to warn Big U when you put that information out? Yes or no?
All we did was play the recording.
Did you not? Wasn't your words that you tried to warn Big U when you put that paperwork
out?
I said all that information out. Yes or no?
We gotta chop it up.
I told you, nigga, that's their words.
It's just a yes or no.
Because I'm doing too much to keep up with what you're going. DM me at Active Chucks on IG, bro. And then I'll slide my number and we can chop it up after this. We only got about 15 more minutes.
Question, bro. Yes or no? Did you say you was trying to warn them?
No, what we said is take it as a warning, nigga.
Check your text. All right. Tell me the date of that, nigga, and that's the Big U wife. What's the date of that, Remo?
All right, so yeah, after you got that message,
huh?
After you got the message, you hit up Big U's wife. You said, "Sis, 911. One sec, let me get Solo," and you gave him a heads up.
What I tell him?
You said, "One sec, let me get Solo. He needs to leave. Bad." In caps, all caps. He needs to leave.
I said, "So bad, right?"
Yeah, full bad.
What the 600 say this shit is 4 rolling 60 telling on it. Now, I can send you a clip. Play the clip. You're going to hear the people saying, "Don't say nothing. Don't tell nobody nothing."
Well, we do know that they got the prosecution is claiming they have 40 witnesses prepared to testify against Big U, and some of them are some of the most famous people in the world. 40 people. Some of them are prepared to testify against Big U, and some of them are some of the most famous people in the world. That's the Assistant United States Attorney's words in the paperwork, not mine. It's nasty work.
Don't say nothing. So which one you want? If he wouldn't have said nothing and y'all found out nigga knew, you would say what? Why you didn't say nothing?
No, don't take it as.
See, look, all right, bro. See, look, I don't like to talk to. Listen,
We're
you internet right. I don't like to talk to. If you ain't gonna keep it real, we can't have a real conversation.
Hey, look,
keep it real, my
listen,
nigga. Don't do
listen.
Your minions, I don't want to talk to you.
Yo, listen, this was the narrative. Y'all working with the police. I said, how that's working? If anything, nigga, take it as a warning.
That's what even if you say take it as a warning, that's a crime. That's a crime when you say that. So why you not on the indictment? Because that's an obstruction of justice. That's aiding and abetting.
That is aiding and abetting the obstruction of justice, bro. That's a fact. Aiding and abetting. We'll get to that later. Let's go.
And impeding the investigation.
Despite what WACK says, what you actually just listened to was WACK attempting to frame Big U's wife for federal aiding and abetting and admitting to it. Aiding and abetting.
Oh, that's Byron Blake.
A defendant may be found guilty of whatever the crime may be, even if the defendant personally did not commit the act or acts constituting the crime, but aided and abetted in its commission. To aid and abet means intentionally to help someone else commit a crime. To prove a defendant guilty of whatever by aiding and abetting, the government must prove each of the following beyond a reasonable doubt. First, that someone else committed a crime. Second, the defendant aided, counseled, commanded, induced, or procured that person with respect to at least one element of whatever the crime may be. Third, the defendant acted with the intent to facilitate, meaning not that you knew that someone committed this crime, or not even knew, but not that someone else committed a crime and you helped them, but you acted with the intent to help them, knowing that they had committed a crime.
Renegade Duchess,
and you acted before the crime was committed. Fourth, the defendant acted before the crime was completed. It is not enough that the defendant merely associated with the person committing the crime or unknowingly or unintentionally did things that were helpful to that person or was present at the scene of the crime. The evidence must show beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant acted with knowledge and intention of helping that person commit whatever the crime is. A defendant acts with the intent to facilitate the crime when the defendant actively participates in a criminal venture with advanced knowledge of the crime and having acquired that knowledge when the defendant still had a realistic opportunity to withdraw from the crime. All of these elements were taking place when WACK was contacting Big U's wife. She had acquired knowledge during a realistic time because he told her before the charges even came down. The problem is they have no documentation of her contacting Big U and saying, hey, WACK said, I need to tell you to leave or you need to go. Big U didn't even go on the run, which was a good thing because had he done so, then they probably would have went and scraped up anything just to find some way to put this on her. But the purpose of this video was to show y'all just how dangerous the game is that WACK is playing. Not dangerous as in life or death, but dangerous as in he's doing anything for content and to see his mission completed. Had she contacted Big U, then she would have definitely be acting with the intent to facilitate his escape from the law or whatever. So the aiding and abetting would have stuck. By contacting Big U's wife and personally making her aware of the charges, WACK was hoping that the fear and love of a wife and woman would cause her to contact Big U via telephone or text message and alert him to what WACK had said. Had she done so, she would have been likely charged for federal aiding and abetting, and this could have turned Big U's situation into a completely different monster. As I said earlier, it is not enough that the defendant merely associated with the person committing the crime or unknowingly or unintentionally did things that were helpful to help that person or was present at the scene. The evidence must show that the person acted with knowledge and intention of helping somebody commit a crime.
See, y'all niggas don't even know what y'all be talking about. Y'all need, like, y'all some little niggas. Y'all ain't been through none of this. Y'all talking about Fed work and don't even know how to Fed motherfucking work.
Well, okay, so
your name is in the paperwork.
Wait a second.
And the Fed said you made a statement.
Wait a second.
Yo, homie, slow down, bro. Wait a
second, right?
Slow down, bro.
Now listen.
They hate
you said one thing in there, right? You said that it's impeding the federal investigation.
Hey, when you come in there and you know your shit, they hate the fuck out of you because they're dodos. The 100 EBT side is the biggest dick-sucking dummies in America.
When that shit came out with the family, we ain't know shit about no feds.
So we don't know what these people is telling us is true or not. We don't know what it is. And some of the facts or whatever they said wasn't true.
All I'm saying is go to page 50 in the motherfucking complaint, and you're going to see your words in your statement that the feds quoted. The feds quoted your words. Put your name in it.
Hey, bro.
And everything.
You can quote my words all you want to a nigga I'm interviewing, bro. I don't know what this nigga talking about is the truth or not. This nigga just said, he say Rob Meek Mill. I know that was cap. Nigga, you quote my words, whatever you say to a nigga I'm interviewing, bro.
Nah, I just went to page 50. Page 50 is about Armani, the taco girl, the egg roll babe. So what page are we looking at again? This nigga can't read.
You don't know. He can't fucking read.
No, I'm looking at it right now. I just had Prince send me to work. So you said go to page 50, dummy.
These motherfuckers is so dumb. They always insult you to try to change the subject to make it about something totally different. If you read the paperwork, you should already knew what the fuck he was talking about. Dumb bitch. Let's go, man.
This nigga talking about.
I'm looking at page 50 right now. Page 50. This is pretty shit, but page 50 is talking about Armani sexual.
And keep reading, man. That's what you gotta do is keep reading. So when you read work, you gotta keep it up. It's just like when you read a Bible verse.
Hey, bro,
so you gotta
listen to
keep
me.
reading. Go to
Hey,
page
listen to
50,
me.
51,
When I'm
52,
hey, look,
53,
when I'm
54,
interviewing a
and
nigga,
then
hey,
you gonna see how everything line up. That's all I'm telling you.
Hey, listen to me, bro. Hey, listen to me. This robbery, whenever it's
Why you getting mad, bro? It's your words. Don't get mad at your words.
Mad. Listen to me. The robbery that was reported by the victim, the dude that was working, occurred in 2022 sometime.
And you corroborated the story.
I'm not the one corroborating. I wasn't there for the robbery.
No, for real, homie. So for real,
I wasn't there for the robbery.
For real, homie, this is what I'm gonna tell you for real. See, this how bad it is.
Hey, bro,
when that nigga go to the pen, when the loose nigga go to the pen and they see all of this shit in his paperwork, they gonna do something bad to him.
Hey, listen to me.
When they end up getting to Lucy and the feds, remember that everything he said on camera, he said it while sitting next.
And he said it right sitting next to CS2 back. He would get the exact same thing for corroborating evidence later used in a federal RICO prosecution of Big U. But Loose Cannon's still in MDCLA. MDCLA is lax. When Loose Cannon gets sentenced and go to that USP, mark my words, it's going to be breaking news because they going to push that knife. That's what they do in them USPs. Level 5 yard, nigga. Fuck a 4 yard. Level 5 yard, nigga. Them niggas got 30 years life. 360 months to life. Nigga for rats. Oh, don't nobody care about niggas snitching. Hit that USP. Nigga, and them niggas gonna ask for that word. Or they done already got word and know what you did, and they gonna put some steel up in that nigga. Mark my words, bro. I did 10 years in the federal penitentiary, USPs. I know how it go down, bro. Them niggas dick get hard when the bus pull up because they know they go to laundry and they gonna get a list of names in laundry that the laundry man gotta make clothes for. So they got a list of people they already know how. So it's that. Then it's those that they catch. Hey, you got 30 days to bring your work. Yeah, homie. Yeah, get your shit here. Or you ain't gonna be able to stay on this yard after 30 days. And niggas gonna get that work or they gonna get punished.
To WACK100. And remember, that WACK100 is the one who gave him the platform to do it.
Gave him the platform to do it, sat right next to him.
Hey, I want you to hear this. I wasn't there for the robbery to corroborate the story.
You can't do that. What you did on the internet, you can't do. Nigga, you corroborated a whole crime. What are you talking about?
You can't do that if you're not there.
That crime is in the paperwork, bro. They put that crime into the paperwork, bro. You said what the nigga, you said, you know what Big U did? You said what he did.
You can't corroborate something you didn't witness or take part of.
What are you talking about? He didn't witness when he said the nigga did it. He said what Big U did.
Bro,
he said, you know what he did with that 40,000?
I said,
that's what the WACK100 nigga said.
Hey, really what I was saying is, really what I was saying is,
I'm gonna holler at y'all though. I'm gonna holler at y'all if y'all gonna play dumb. Yeah, well, if y'all want to be smart,
you got
Hey, bro, I can't corroborate nothing I wasn't there for, nigga.
He doesn't know what corroborate means. He doesn't know what corroborate means. He doesn't know what corroborate means.
Stupid.
You clarified. You didn't corroborate shit. You clarified. You didn't corroborate shit. You clarified. You didn't corroborate shit.
This is what happens when Porky manipulates women who have no idea what's going on. WACK100's female fighter just threw him under the bus, thinking she was helping him. She tried to redefine corroborator right in front of everyone, claiming that instead of corroborating, he clarified a crime. Thanks to her, we've now got a new nickname for WACK100, TCC, the crime clarifier.
Shit, he clarified what the nigga was saying. That's not a corroboration. You can't corroborate something you're not there for.
Shorty, when you clarify a crime, it's the same. What are you talking about, miss?
You cannot.
Nigga, I don't know if it's a motherfucking crime, weirdo. When that nigga got to present his paperwork when he walk into the feds, they gonna do something bad to him. They gonna say you did that.
Hey,
no, you can't do that. You can't do shit like that.
Hey, listen to me.
What are you talking about?
Hey, listen to me.
You can't clarify
I clarified his story. I clarified his story. Open source reporting, open source investigation.
Clarified his story.
What are you talking about? I don't know it's a crime because I thought it was all cap anyway. Keeping it real, like the rest of this shit, Meek Mills and all that shit was cap.
So you gonna play dumb in front of all these people and say you thought it was cap when the whole this time you was making it seem like it was real? This whole time
I never made nothing seem like it was real.
Like this whole time it was real. Both situations. What are you talking about? But
nigga, I never made. Wait, I made one seem like it was real. Meek Mill robbery.
Right now, you're hearing WACK100 desperately fighting to hold on to his position, all while trying to cover up the fact that he's a rat working for the feds. He's acting like he's done nothing wrong. Now this guy, Porky, is trying to act like he didn't try to make the world believe that Big U sent Lucy to extort Meek Mill and Rick Ross.
He did that to, when I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So,
the club when you sweated them in the club. The club when you sweated them in the club. The club when you sweated them in the club.
See how Porky just said, in the club, when you sweated them in the club? As if he was already aware of this situation.
Yeah.
Dude, and Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him. And Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him. And Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Not only did Porky try to make people believe this situation happened, he also tried to make sure the people believed that Big U was the reason for it. Now here, Porky is saying that the whole thing was a lie, and he knew it was.
You made it seem like that was real, and it was real. What are you talking about? You said the nigga Big U was trying to extort the nigga Future on behalf of Trick. You and Big U. What are you talking about? It's on the internet. Y'all niggas be on the internet admitting y'all crime. What are you talking about?
Nobody never extorted Future, bro.
Bro, you said you tried. You said Trick on behalf of Trick sent you and Big U to go get Future. That's your word.
He runs into the terminal, true story. He runs into the terminal, right? When he runs into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, "Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me." I say, "Stunner, I'm busy right now." He said, "Yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What's going on?" I say, "Oh, Trick a bag, my nigga. He can't be in our backyard and he don't throw a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay. Right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit." Something. If you owe some money,
that's what y'all do. Y'all be on the internet admitting crime.
Double talking.
Just like you said, y'all be.
Hey, let me ask you something. If you owe me some money, right? Is that extorting? You paying me what you owe me? It's called collecting the debt, dummy. Niggas is crazy.
What the fuck going on in here, man? This nigga, I don't even know how this nigga even get the platform to talk to a nigga like that.
Weird. That
They
nigga weird
want
as
you
a
to
mother.
corroborate some shit you wasn't even there for. You cannot corroborate something you were not there for. That is to confirm something happened or did not happen. He cannot do that. He is
I'm listening to what the nigga.
I don't know who this female is, but again, she is wrong. She already exposed Porky trying to help him. Now she makes herself look slow, lying to us about who can or cannot corroborate a story. No, you don't always have to be physically present to corroborate a story. Corroboration can occur through various means, like providing supporting evidence or testimony, even if not present at the original event.
I'm listening with the nigga crazy.
That's like if I say, me and Brock went on a little jukes, right? I gave Brock took the 40, he only gave me 10. And then Prince like, oh, he probably put a 30 in his pocket. Prince don't know what the fuck Brock did. He just speculated.
Fuck is you talking about?
That would be a corroboration per this dummy. Like, you cannot, like, why are you using that word?
Nigga, I wouldn't. I thought the nigga was capping.
You said it like you was talking to the FBI when you said these things. You giving the interview, they quoting the fucking interview, and you're in the interview, so you're in the paper. These niggas I can't listen. We just gonna call these niggas reach.
You know how many bloggers and reporters would be in prison right now if that was the case?
This Friday through Monday, shop Ashley's 4-day after Christmas sale. Indulge yourself with a gift of restorative sleep and enjoy.
Open source right now. So here it goes. This is how stupid the 100 EBT people is, right? So how open source info ends up in prosecutions. Open source INT, open source intelligence, is usually a lead generator first. It's a lead that at first it's a lead. Open source intelligence generally means collecting and analyzing publicly available information, public posts, videos, live streams, news clips, public records, etc., to answer investigative questions. Investigators use it to identify people, handles, and associates. Hey, homie, where you from, homie? See, you from Baltimore, you ain't from LA, you don't care. Hey, homie, where you from? That's why WACK always do that every time you get into friction with anyone. They can map relationships and timelines. They can find locations, backgrounds, landmarks, geotags. They can spot admissions and contradictions. And they can corroborate or refute tips. They said WACK was corroborating the modus operandi of how Big U is allegedly doing these extortion moves. Oh, you know why he gave him back the 40? Because he was going to keep the 20 for getting it back for him and cut y'all out the play. That's open source intelligence. Then they turn the lead into legal evidence. A public post alone might be used in court, but prosecutors usually prefer to confirm and preserve it properly. Capture the content, screenshots, video downloads with documentation. Preserve the URL, time, date, account identifiers, and context. Maintain chain of custody so defense can say this was edited. Often OSINT is used to justify subpoenas, warrants for stronger proof. This is how they get subpoenas. This is how they send them up in your house. Account records from platforms, logs, subscriber info, IP history, device searches, phones, computers, location records, communications, financial trails. That's where the case gets built beyond the internet says so. In court, the big hurdle is authentication. To use a social media post or video, the government generally must show it is what they claim it is. Who created it, when, whether it was altered, they do that with. Witness testimony, poster admits it. Someone who saw it created. Platform and business records. digital forensics, consistent metadata, context across sources. Open source informants is a real concept, but it's not magic. A lot of open source intel is simply people publicly implicating themselves or others online. That can be investigated and, if properly proven, used like any other evidence. And January 6 prosecutions are a well-known example of large-scale reliance on public digital evidence and platform records. Do sources and informants get paid for OSINT that leads to arrest? Sometimes, but it depends on what they are and what program is involved. It depends on what program is involved. So for open source intelligence and a confidential source and an informant can get paid to dry snitch, to wet snitch. That ain't dry snitching, to wet snitch. So if someone just points investigators to public content, a link, a clip, a public post, payment is not typical as a standard practice. Agencies may accept tips, but payment usually isn't automatic. B, if the person becomes a confidential human source, informant, informants can be paid or reimbursed under agency rules, Department of Justice, FBI, confidential source guidelines. Contemplate the use and management of confidential human sources, including compensation practices. But payments are not guaranteed and are handled under strict controls. There is also reward programs, statute-based or program-based. Some laws and programs allow rewards for information leading to enforcement actions. Example, Bank Secrecy Act reward authorities with limits and is codified in federal regulations. Separately, many agencies and task forces maintain confidential funds, procedures, and informant files for payments and investigations. Y'all do know that the task force is who raided, the joint task force is who raided Brick Baby House. Y'all do know that the joint task force is who raided Big U House. The joint task force are the ones who arrested Loose Coochie Ashley and everybody else on the draws down indictment. The joint task force was also the same team that investigated and raided WACK100's house and found guns and claimed to have them on wiretap while he already was out fighting another gun case in Texas, carrying guns through interstate commerce, a federal crime, what should have been a federal crime that was dismissed in the interest of justice. I had to cook this rat today, but fuck CS2 back, this bigger than him. These people are getting paid for open source intelligence that results in the raid, arrest, or conviction of targets. Hey, stay woke out there, blacks. Y'all rocking with the voice of the West Coast. Duke Sims, the Don, and the Damu Keyway conversations. Hit that like button if you appreciate the content. Turn on your notification for the morning. If you ain't already subscribe now. We are the voice of the West Coast. Let's go.